I look out here and there's so many warm, friendly faces, women that I've known through this community and others I've just gotten to meet this afternoon. And on behalf of Eileen's for Fashion, my sister who's in the back in the red, Carol Hennis, my associate Shannon Macholi, we are honored to be a part of the Women's Leadership Council here this afternoon, United Way of North Central Florida. And we were so when asked, but now we're even more so. I congratulate you. This has been an awareness, again, I think, for all of us, and we are just very, very delighted. And again, I congratulate you, Women's Leadership Council, for all you are doing to make this community a better place for everyone. So I'm applauding all of you right now. Of course, here's the thing about scarves. I get here and everybody's wearing scarves, and they're exchanging scarves, and they're having fun with scarves. And I was researching scarves when asked to do this, and I was finding out scarves were one of the first original fashion accessories. So I'm going back to that they found representations of fringed rectangle fabric scarf found in Chinese sculpture dating as far back as 1000 BC. So I've tried to not take my scarf tying techniques back quite that far. I'm trying to update us a little bit. But here's the thing, when you see somebody in a scarf, aren't you always sort of impressed? Say, ooh, that woman can wear a scarf. It's like seeing someone in a hat. And they know what to do with it. And it makes your outfit individual, and it adds flair and color and style, and it's distinctive, and it personalizes your fashion style. Now, I do have some wonderful models from the Women's Leadership Council who may join me up here. I know I've talked with each of you, and then we're going to put scarves around you and have you walk around and have fun with it. I'm starting with Nicole. Okay. Nicole, okay. Stand in, okay, perfect. I know we're running a little behind schedule, but this is a valuable program, all that I've heard today. So we'll kind of move it along, and we'll just kind of wrap everybody up and set them out there, and you can and they'll walk them on you and have a good time. Okay, and let's see, maybe you can just hear me. I'll move that out the way. But so appropriate in Gainesville, orange and blue, the pashmina. All right, I'm gonna, okay, I'll go with the blue. We'll just go with a complete lineup, whether it goes with the ensemble or not, because it is a scarf. Now here's the long fringe scarf. Some of you saw this at our Eileen's for Fashion table. It's got the embellished gator head. You could be very simple with this, Ivy. You could just say, I'm supposed to already be at the luncheon. I just wrap it around and I'm distinguished. Or maybe I'm going to start this way backwards and I'm going to wrap it around here and I'm still stylish. I'm still good looking. And that was so simple. Or maybe.
Can you still have?
Oh yeah, I'm doing real well. Can you see? Okay. Yes. Kay is a long-time friend, and when I was asked to do this, I said, Kay, scarves. I've got to research scarves. Now, we do have this gator in the way, but let's say we just tidy the whole thing up with knots. That's just another way that we can do it. Make it real simple. Makes it real simple. Voila. Okay, now we undo it. We're just still on this one part. We thought this was going to go easy. Okay. Now, of course, I even have my scarf notes. Now, what we do with this, we're going to wrap one side a little longer, a little shorter. I used to go around trying to make each of my scarf, it was around even and match, and then I found out really they're supposed to be a little off-center. They're not supposed to match, because because that creates a horizontal line, so it's more slimming if they're not even. And now I will be forever wearing my scarves like this. So uneven. And then we're just going to wrap this around here, push this through, so that our beautiful gator head, because you might be heading for the gator bowl, and it might be a little chilly for you in a second, and there you go. And wait, wait, wait. You always have to kind of work with the scarf. Everybody get it done. All right, I'll work through it. Soft pashmina, because we are in the winter time of our season. Gosh, it's been beautiful in Gainesville. Hey, how about that? And then, okay, this is my favorite. Actually, okay, this is the one scarf trick I always use. Here it is, like this. You double it. Just in case you do. Yes, the scarf. Then it just shortens it up. I'm opening up your collar. You can do it simply in front. You can switch it to the side, like this. Just that makes a whole different feel. Thank you. That makes a whole different feel. Then wait, you can even open it up a little bit more. And then move it so that both, one in the front, one in the back. You could add a pin right there. This is my main desk. I'll just travel around Gainesville in a van. And you can do both off the back like that. Okay. Yes. See, take a look at yourself.
You need that one, okay?
Whoa, it matches. It matches. Oh, perfectly. Yeah. You and David can come by on the way to TCBY. It's always fun, David. Now, this one, really simple. I've got these orange and blue. All right, who wants to step up to the front? Oh, okay, come on. Now, this one, very easy. We start in the front of the neck. We crisscross it around. Oh, fix your hair. We can do a couple of things. We could do a little square knot right in the front. We could turn that to the side, like this. Isn't it so pretty? And you have the sheen of the fabric. Or we switch the whole thing back. And then what we really want to do is sort of make kind of a necklace out of it. And kind of twist it so it just fits more comfortably around your neck. Like this. And almost make a scarf necklace, a braided one, and then kind of flip it out like that. So it gives you now, suppose somebody looks in the mirror and says, no. Now,
while Eileen's tying, if you need a raffle ticket, raise your hand and Dana Clayton will be in just a second.
No problem. It'll be a good raffle. Okay, now we're going with the black and white striped pashmina. Everybody likes black and white, it's okay. And what we're going to do with the pashmina, some of you noticed this at our table. Very soft. Now, we wrap, again with the two sides that don't match. We wrap this around. And then we just push a little bit of this forward to create a soft top. And then tuck this in the back. So we really can do it with a little more off-center, so it's not quite. But again, it could go to the side. You could keep this
donations from the tickets go to buy diapers for our partner agencies that support families. And you're going to win all of this. It's about $500 worth of items from our vendors today, as well as some other gift certificates. So hands up for $10. You can write a check, cash, and if you have credit card, we'll process it after we're done. So, hands up.
Now, you're perfect for this because we're going to move away from the neckline and accent the waistline. So let's say you're wearing a column dress or a matching top and slacks, all in black, everyone's favorite color to wear. Then what we can do here is, this can just go around to add a little flair. You can drape it different ways. You can drape it different ways. You can put it through. So it becomes a little waist accent. This requires a little hip action. And I could do it double. You could even do a little bow idea like this. Keep it going. But that just gives you another idea for fashion. Taking the scarf in your wardrobe, moving it more to the waistline. Sometimes, maybe we should keep it, the joke about the van and the cars, we could just have a couple of scarves in the back of our car. And then wherever we are, we go. And with it, I have a scarf. And this is a little more traditional, but lots of different ways. Okay, the double-sided orange and blue gator pashmina. Some of you have noticed that. Now, this could be done, Lindsay, lots of different ways. It could be traditional, because it is a shawl. You could just say, there's a bit of chill in the air. I'm wrapping it around. Or you could say, I'm wrapping it around, but I'm going to tie it in the back. And then that way, it stays and makes almost like a little cape. You like to sing? You thought it was just a big square piece of fabric that's orange and blue. Then we could do it that way. We could make this into the scarf. We could wrap this one around, just like we've done before, so that gives you a lot. Now you have so much that you can do with this scarf you might not have known about. And then back to the shawl idea, but instead of wearing it just as the shawl that we first were thinking, then what we'll do is, we'll drape it over to the side, a little more drama, a little more dramatic. And then, once again, if you want a little bit of more control, it can be like this. One side of the back, nice, soft. You could add a gator pin. Everyone's got to have one of those in their wardrobe. That gives you another idea. Then you could follow up on Myrna's idea, and the same scarf could also be used around your waist. So just this one scarf, notice most have the fringe, that's the going style, but this one scarf can do all these different things. And you think that you were just going to walk away with it, draped around your shoulder. So we'll go back to that. So you do, right here. Thank you. I was thinking, however am I going to reach you? Okay, and this was just very simple. This was just very simple, oblong, royal, with the gator head. But many of you know this one. We just finished. I'm not in my high shoes today. We can do the bow, which always is stylish. Looks good. Looks good. Pull it out, kind of fluff it up. So just such just a simple scarf, but just tying it in the bow. Yes, now wait. Then Mary Lou Lauren came over and said, I want to show you another trick. And she did show me this. You get a rubber band. Where's Mary Lou? There you are. Okay, there you are. Thank you. They ran and got a rubber band. And then, if I get this right, you put the band. This is kind of a little bigger band than what we were thinking. So we have to wrap this band a couple of times around. So Mary Lou, am I getting it? No. We roll it up. Stand up and show us yours. Well, audience participation. Okay. Maybe you have a bet. Okay, good. You say. Oh wait. Let everybody turn around. Let them see. You take the three from the band. Okay. All right. So we take the two edges. Okay. You didn't know you were going to be trying to be active. Ooh, I like it. I like it. Yeah.
And it's so hard.
Thank you. That's another good thing about sculpting. We always can share them, just like you've done today. Now this beautiful teal and khaki pashmina, we are going to do kind of a takeoff of the double loop, but this is the single loop. If I can pull this out. Okay. Now we start with the half idea. But instead of putting both through, remember like I did on K, we just put one half instead, creating a whole different look. Let me make it a little offsides. A little bit longer. Pull this through, push this around, then you can pull this side under and over again. Peter's getting closer here. Over again to make a little softer knot. Move this, could then be wrapped around if you just want to have it. And we can tuck it all the way in so it's a little softer. Conceal that. Put it softly around your neck like this. We can take this side, still put it under it. Combine the whole thing. So you have just a little soft. Then turn off your, if you have your collar, you turn the collar up. Very professional looking and very dramatic. We're not in the right. And you were saying when you got here, why did I wear fuchsia? But it looks good. Carol, take a look. Let's say I just don't know what I'm going to do. I can't think of any more scarf ideas. I've got the Argent blue muffler. I put this around my neck, very simply. Remember the old ice skating days? I keep my hands warm, crisscrossing them.